I'm here today with a man who is not only taking the music industry by storm, but is also in his spare time running a clothing label selling Lizzie's on tees. Some say it's nice, but I prefer to think of him as sincere. How are you?
How you doing? I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm good.
How are you today? You feeling a bit tired?
No, I'm
You've
good,
been
man.
put through the interview process today. You've been put through your paces. You've had one after another, haven't you?
Back to back. It's good.
You still got some energy for me though?
100 million%, yeah.
Wicked. So let's dive straight in. Obviously, we're here today to discuss Deja Vu, the new single, which is out on the 9th of September. So I want to know the reason why this track first grabbed my attention when I heard it at Westside was because of the sample that you use in the background. And obviously, to those that don't know, the sample is actually taken from Valley in the Shadows, which is a drum and bass track. So where did the idea from that come from? How did it start?
Basically, my producer and me were listening through old records of that time, and just being like, wow, like imagine reconnecting this with a new audience.
Yeah.
And that was it. We was just like, we started messing around with it, and then there you go.
Essentially, what you've done is you've taken a cult classic and you've taken that old school vibe and you've given it a modern twist and you've put it forward to the generation of today. And it's been a hit. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's wicked.
Thank you very much.
So, what was the intent behind the tune? Was there any particular message or any particular vibe you wanted to give out?
Just wanted to give out like a high energy, and we knew we'd be doing a lot of festivals and a lot of shows this year and a lot of tours, so we just wanted something to react, because the original was like a club banger, so we just wanted to know that we wanted to make sure that it was credible and could bang hard and stuff like that.
Wicked. So how involved are you in the production process of all your music, would you say?
I'm very involved, very from the recording to the mix to the master. I like to be involved in every process.
Wicked. Are you any good at production yourself? Do you like to produce things yourself? Or?
I can't touch the buttons. I can say what sounds good.
Do they not allow you to touch the buttons?
No, I can't go.
You're not allowed.
I can't put a beat together.
Okay. So, are there any plans for an album?
Yeah, my album's coming out next year. It's called Yours Sincerely, and it's gonna be really
great
good.
title.
And it's gonna
Very
be really
good.
It's gonna be really good.
Fair words. Any ideas on who you might feature on that? Can you give us any exclusives or not at this point?
I've been rapper wise. I've been in the studio with Wretch.
Cool.
3-2. I've been in the studio with Chip. Been in a lot. Some really good stuff coming, but when you're recording, you never know what's going to make the final cut. So I don't want to say something and then it doesn't happen.
You've probably got a lot in the pipeline and then you choose and you chop it down a bit.
I've been in with Maverick Savior. I've been with a lot of people.
Brilliant. So let's talk a little bit briefly about the clothing label, XYU.
Here we go. King
Lizzie. He's rocking the t-shirt. So it's a little bit controversial, obviously, Lizzie tees. Where did the idea from that come from? Where was that sprung from?
Lizzie's just a word that me and my friends used to say back in the ends in the area where from the borough. Just in case no one didn't know what ends means. And Lizzie's just like, instead of saying have you got my money, it's like have you got my Lizzie?
Okay.
And then, so I'm just a person from the area, from the manor, who got to put it out there to the people. It's something that we all say. You've
got the platform to so you can't pass it off as your own.
It was mine and my friends, so it is ours, and then that was it. And then obviously this image is from the Sex Pistols album cover. Okay.
And obviously Lizzie featuring on notes, on the English notes.
On the English notes, Elizabeth, exactly. So it's just
brilliant.
Like short.
Very original. I like it. So you've been supporting some massive acts. You've been touring recently, including Wretch 3-2 and Rita Ora. How does that feel?
It feels amazing.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it feels really amazing to be given that sort of opportunity. It's like trying to put it into. This is big.
Yeah,
it's just big as a football pitch.
And they've both had, obviously, they've both had UK hit #1s as well, both of them. So do you think perhaps, can we see? Yeah, perhaps.
I should hope so, man. Fingers crossed. You never know how it goes, but I should hope so.
Okay. So already with a vast body of work under your belt, obviously we've got the single Deja Vu and obviously Ain't Nothing Like You. What can we expect to come next from you? What is in the pipeline? Obviously you've got the album going on. What's the next kind of
my next single is called Ready for This. It's a massive song. I can't wait to get the video for that done and get that out there. That's a massive song. So Ready for This, really big. Really big one coming soon. You can follow me on Twitter at Sincere Artist. Same thing on Instagram and Facebook at Sincere Artist, one word. So that's basically how you can find out like really what's going on with me.